All right, everybody, welcome. We got a new intro for you tonight. All right, everybody, welcome to NorCal Sports Network. And this is the same hat that Brock Purdy's dad wears. Chat loves it when Marty Lurie comes on.
Anytime you lose a game this time of year, when you can't go backwards, it's a problem.
Do it.
Teamwork to make a dream work. Let's go. Let's go. We're gonna make it this time. We're gonna take it home. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's go. Do it. Let's go. Make it happen. Let's go. Where there's a Met man, you'll find a Mets fan. Let's go. Let's go. This is a Mets year for all your Mets here. Let's go. Let's go. Let's bring it home. Bring it home. Bring it home now. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Do it. Let's go. Do it. Let's go. Make it happen. There's no stopping us now. We're gonna do it again. It's not a question of how. It's just a matter. It's just a matter. It's just a matter of when.
Hello again, everybody. Joe Piscopo, Shea Stadium. The big story. Mets 86. Exciting, thrilling, awesome. Let's take a look. Let's go, 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 come on now. Let's go, let's do it, do it, let's go. We got the teamwork to make the dream work. We got the teamwork. Let's go, let's to make the dream work.
I'm sorry, I was muted there. Welcome on in, everybody. NorCal Sports Network. We're all Mets fans now. Let's go, Mets. Here we go. Question in the chat. Do I think the Mets can beat the Dodgers? Absolutely. Dodgers starting pitching. I don't know how they did it. I really don't. But their starting pitching is not there. So we will see. Sunday night, I believe, right? Something like, I'm not sure what time the game is. Probably going to be around 5-ish. But we'll see. I mean, it's San Diego, man. They blew a golden opportunity at Game 4. You know, their bats went silent after they scored 6 runs in Game 3. They did not score again. 24 straight innings. The Padres went scoreless. Impossible to win a game when you don't score a run. Absolutely impossible. So, yeah, it's unbelievable that the Padres bats just went that silent. But give credit to the Dodgers, as Lou says, got to give credit. They shut out the best hitting team for 24 straight innings. So, yeah, you know what? I'm going to send the link out to Lou, and let's see. Hold on here. Let me work this in. Lou, if you're out there, want to come on in. Not going to be a long show, but going to go watch the Warriors game. So I'm going to get out of here. Not too late here. Let me get this set up. Invite guest. Okay. Send this. Hold on one sec. And off it goes to Lou. All right. So I am still confident that the Dodgers will find a way to choke. They always do in the playoffs, and we shall see. But got to give them credit. They were, they were the better team all season. They won the division, and they, were down 2-1 and came back and shut the Padres out 2 straight games. So that's, I hate to say it, but that's what good teams do. They find a way. And, unfortunately, have to watch those smug Dodger fans, those smug Hollywood elites that I can't stand. All of them. Can't stand any of them. LeBron James, it's just hard to watch. How many people think Kiki Hernandez might get a fine from Major League Baseball and maybe the FCC? He not too bright of a guy. In fact, I would call him downright stupid. He asked if they were live to whoever was interviewing him. I think might have been Tom Verduccio or Ken. Not sure who was interviewing him. Anyway, he said, "Are we live?" And they said yes. And he says, because they asked the question, what is it or whatever the question was. And when he asked the question, "Are we live?" they said yes. He says his answer was, "We don't give an F." And I think that didn't settle too well with Joe Davis, the Dodgers announcer, and John Smoltz. I mean, that's pretty low class when you do that and you're live and then you swear. You could get yourself in hot water with the FCC because that was intentional. So we'll see. Hopefully he does, man. That you got kids watching, and what a role model. What a jackass. So I thought it would have been great poetic justice for the Padres to beat the Dodgers in Dodger Stadium after the way the fans treated the Padres, throwing stuff at them. I mean, Dodger fans are the worst in baseball, in my opinion. They're just a bunch of idiots who fight in the stands always. Not all of them. Not all of them. There's, small percentage, unfortunately, ruins it for everybody. But Jake says, what are my thoughts on Tigers Cleveland? Jake, I picked the Tigers in this series because of Tariq Skubal. I said they'll win game 2 with Skubal, and if the Tigers could get one in Detroit, they got Skubal going in game 5, and that's why I really don't care who wins. And, I'd like to see the Tigers win in some ways, but other ways I'd like to see Cleveland win because I like the Cleveland team. I like Stephen Vogt. I like the way they play. I think their bullpen's awesome. I mean, bullpens in a lot of these series have been great. You look at these bullpens, they've all been dynamite. So, hold on. Let me just text. Okay, hold on here. One sec. Okay. So, I really figured the Padres, man, it's tough losing in the playoffs when you're a really good team. Look at the Phillies and Padres. They were in the NLCS 2 years ago. Then last year it was Arizona and Philly. And now we've got, the Mets and the Dodgers. Yep, exactly. Truth hurts Wilkie. You never hear from the Dodger fans unless they're winning. Yeah, they're Empire Foodie says, what did he say? Yeah, San Francisco needs to get cleaned up too. That's on San Francisco. I agree with you there. They need to clean up the city. But I thought what Kiki did was just low class. You win with class, and things are going to come back and bite you when you act like an idiot. So let's just hope. I didn't think it was cool. If it's an adult only show, fine, but you got a lot of kids watching the playoffs on a Friday night. It's not a school night, and impressionable kids. Most kids probably don't even care, but that's just the way the world is today. But how about some of the young 8-9-year-old kids that, just plus it's not, you're not supposed to do that on it's not YouTube. It's not YouTube. It's national TV, and to me, just low class. I don't think Dave Roberts would have approved of it. I don't think you'd see Mookie Betts doing it. You don't see, Freeman doing that stuff. It's one of the low class, lower players who's a fringe player who's lucky to be playing, and he'll probably apologize for it because he's gonna get fined, and he should get fined big time. If I was the commissioner of baseball, I'd probably slap him with $100,000 fine. You know what? You knew what you were doing. Make it hurt. Make it hurt. So, yep, Empire. People saying that all the time. Yep, but they're saying it from the field, not in a microphone. Not in a microphone. Not just like right here. Hey, are we live? Yeah, we're live. Okay, come on. I am objective. It's a low class move. Then he's Mark Graves. Yeah, giving a like a high five with his lower half. Looked like he belonged in one of the male strip clubs. Yeah, we got a Warriors post game tonight, 9:30, guys. Warriors Kings, so we will be doing that. Let's see. Jake says, "Can you read my previous comment with 2 sentences?" What did he do again? Oh, bad role model. Kids look up to Kiki. What did he do again? He was live on TV being interviewed, and he didn't know if he was live or not. And they asked a question of him, and then he came back, and the interviewer said, asked the question, something about, what is it about you guys that, I don't even remember the question. What is it about you guys that makes you resilient, or something along that lines? And Kiki said, "Are we live?" And the interviewer said, "Yeah, we're live." And then he came back he says, "We don't give an F," So that's what it was. And, for me, if I had a young kid watching, I would have been not happy, but, hold on here. Let me see. Lou will join us in about 5 minutes. So anyway, I got some Dodger fans in here that are upset. That's okay. We like to write. We're Giants fans here. It's the Giants NorCal Sports Network. We like to rip on Dodger fans because you guys choke in the playoffs. That's why. We know we suck. We know the Giants suck. So our next best satisfaction after we suck is to watch you guys lose in the playoffs. So, that's what we hope for, and that's what we do here at NorCal Sports Network. So we're big Mets fans now. You guys haven't had a parade since 1988. You haven't won a legitimate World Series championship since 1988. Let me repeat that. You have not won a legitimate World Series since 1988, Dodgers. Let me repeat that one more time for you, Dodger fans. You have not won a legitimate World Series since 1988. The Cracker Jacks World Series ring does not count. Okay, 60 games does not make a season. Now, the Giants suck right now and have so for the last several years, but we still have 3 World Series championships since your last World Series championship. 1988, Dodger fans. You have not won a World Series, again, since 1988, okay? So, you want to come into NorCal Sports Network? You're going to have to take it. Because you know what? You know that song you guys play, We Love LA? Well, we hate LA. We hate LA, okay? So, anyway. But I'll also put it out there like I always do. Dodgers deserve to win. They pulled it off. They got to give them credit, They made it happen. Backs were to the wall. They had no pitching going into game 4. Pitched a bullpen game and shut the Giants out. The Padres out. So, I was looking forward to wearing a Padres hat, and I was going to have some fun tonight. But now we'll have fun this next week. We'll be all pulling for the Mets. Hopefully the Mets can, stick it so far up there, that and twist it and make it rain. Yep. I don't mind the Dodgers during the regular season. I just hate them. I hate them. You guys listen to me during when the Giants are playing playoff baseball is so much different than regular season, and And I also know the Giants haven't been good, so there's no rivalry right now. But, hopefully the Giants figure a way to get this. And Joe Boyd, Giants have to throw $700 million at Soto now because he's going to be going to the cheating Dodgers. I'm just going to give up at watching baseball is completely rigged because the Dodgers always win. Dodgers always win the division. They don't always advance in the playoffs, though. Dodgers have not won a World Series since 1988, everyone. Okay? That's the last time the Dodgers won a World Series. And any Dodger fan that comes in here and says 2020, you know what? You don't know anything about sports. Forget it. Get out of here. 2020 didn't count. 60 games is a joke. The Washington Nationals, when they won in 2019, 60 games, they were like they wouldn't even been in the playoffs. Okay. So, gosh, Mike Yastrzemski was in the MVP candidate in 2020 for 60 games. 60 games is a joke. Okay. So, we'll see how this thing goes. So I am, Dodgers spend billions just to win the division. Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy that we'll see how this thing goes. We'll see how this thing goes. I mean, the Mets are hot, okay? I don't think the Mets are afraid of the Dodgers one bit. The Mets have been playing great ball, best record in baseball since June, okay? They're hot. They believe. They were down to their last outs in the regular season. They were down to the last out in Game 3 of the playoffs against the Brewers. And they came back with a 3-run homer in the ninth. They were down 2-0. So, I don't know. Could we see an all-New York series? We could, couldn't we? We could see a Mets-Yankees. I mean, wow. That would be pretty big for New York. We'll see. We'll see. Fuji Mize. Oh, he's not a Hall of Famer. He's not a Hall of Famer, Hugh Darvish. He's a good pitcher, but not a Hall of Famer. Not even close. As Mark Graves said, not even close. And with that, we welcome in the man, the legend. I feel I let him down. I told him pick the Padres. We put money on the Padres, and they let us down, Lou.
It happens. Can I get a loan? Can we start a GoFundMe for Lou since I had him at 40-1 and 25-1?
Oh, my goodness.
No, but you know what? I think, one of the things I do want to be, especially on this chat, is let's show a little class. I know we all hate LA. Trust me. Dodgers got blue balls, I've said many times, but you got to give them credit where credit is due.
Yeah.
And for the Padres not to score for 24 innings with not even really caliber pitching, you got to give them credit. So the Dodgers did what they have to do. And this is why baseball playoffs are so unique. They're different than anything else we see because every year we're surprised about something. It's just one of those things. I mean, look at Detroit. Detroit has a shot to win tomorrow. But baseball playoffs are something. Regular season is on a scale of 1 to 10 is about a 6. Once the playoffs start, it's like an 8 to a 9. I mean, you got to give the Dodgers credit. I mean, I don't know what else to say. I mean, obviously, Kike Hernandez sort of blew it, but let's just talk about the games themselves. The Padres had a chance to win it 2 days ago. They failed. Today, they only had 2 hits. And here's the one thing I haven't heard about anyone. Ohtani was 1 for 16 in the series, and they still won.
Yeah.
One hit. It was a 3-run homer, but he got one hit. That's it, and they still won. So that's why you got to have a supporting cast. And when me, Dan, Los, and all of us talk about it, that's why the Giants are so far away. You know, Dan was talking about how great this bullpen was.
Hey, hold on. I'll say hello to
Philippines.
My friend Mitzi. Hi, Mitzi. How you doing? My wife's
I guess you
friend.
really did go to the Philippines, Dan. You actually have a friend there. I like it.
That's my wife's good friend. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
But the one thing is, you know, they had a supporting cast. I mean, you even had a guy who is a multimillionaire is playing hurt. He didn't care because it's all about the love for the game. This is why we keep talking about with Chapman only being really the face of the Giants right now. We need so much more, but it's going to be patience. You know, we've been spoiled. We had 3 championships, you know, since in the last 14 years. The Dodgers have had an asterisk. That's all I'll give them, an asterisk, right? And they're Dodger fans. They spend money. They're spoiled. You know, I feel bad, really, to tell you the truth, for the Padre fans because they've never been to the they've never felt the championship. They've been close. But this also brings up a good point. We all talk about, you know, they might need another hitter. So that means another hitter the Giants aren't going to be able to get is going to go to San Diego. That also means, oh, maybe they need another starting pitching. That means another starter that the Giants might have thought of might go to San Diego. That's why we keep talking about it, guys. During the playoffs, teams get close. They realize what they need to go to that next level. You know, the Dodgers couldn't get to the next level, so they had to sign Ohtani. But, you know, that's why it's all different. And when you listen to the NorCal Sports Show from March on, that's why we are sort of negative about the Giants because they're not taking these steps to get to that point. You know, but I'm excited. You know, you got East Coast, West Coast. You know, obviously the TV's excited. And I'm very interested, Dan, because we all know football is number one. How they're both going to be starting at the same time. I'm not even sure who's playing the Sunday night football game. I think you're muted.
Sorry. I think it's isn't it Dallas and who's Dallas? It's the big game. Gosh.
So what I'm saying is
I'm drawing a blank.
You have a baseball playoff game between a powerhouse on the West Coast, a huge New York team. It'll be interesting. Oh, Detroit.
Yeah, Dallas, Detroit. Yeah, couldn't think.
So normally on a night like this, on Sunday night, NFL will dominate, but I bet you the Major League does pretty good. They're going up against them. They got the New York market. They're going to have the LA market. It'll be interesting. You know what I mean? So.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
You know, but hey, it's baseball. Because you know what? I just hope these next rounds, best out of 7, live up to the first 2 rounds because they've been unbelievable.
Yeah.
This is what baseball's sort of back on the map.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see some 7-game series or something.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, it would be just great to see the Mets. I mean, I was kind of hoping for a San Diego, Cleveland type series or something like that.
I just don't want New York again. I'll take anything except New York.
Yeah.
You know, but hey, it's baseball. And, you know, I mean, I was all fired up for tonight and, you know, they were down 1-0 and San Diego hit like 3 or 4 balls that off the bat I thought were gone.
Yeah.
But they
Machado
just topped them and
they hit 3 or 4 right to the track. Yeah.
That's why it's so hard to think back. The Giants were never the favorite at all in any of our divisions, and we somehow did it. That's why it's so special. We won 3 championships in 5 years. You see how hard it is. You know, I mean, team like San Diego can't get there. The Giants, you just need a lot of luck. And Dan, I agree. I mean, the Dodgers got past San Diego, but the Mets this year, especially the second half of the season, have had the it factor.
Yep.
The big homer. They got somebody who at one time had the largest baseball contract and people wanted they wanted suicide on him. He's horrible. It's a waste
Lindor.
of money. He's always injured. But you know what? Sort of reminds me of the Zito contract. The Mets wouldn't be in the playoffs without one guy. They wouldn't be where they are without one guy. And Zito, everyone complained about Zito's contract. Too long, too this. But he had the 2 biggest wins when the Giants won the title. So it paid for itself.
I don't know why baseball. Somebody, G. Martinez says 3 and 5 is ridiculous. I agree. I think, you play 162 stinking games and you're going to settle your playoff. Why not start? Here's my plan. You want to know what my plan is?
Why not go 3 out of 5, best out of 7, best out of 7?
How about this, guys? You really want to get baseball on track, but baseball will never do this because of the revenue. But if you started, if you played 10 games, all right, 10 games in Florida and 10 games in Arizona, the last 10 games were real games. Imagine the excitement you're doing 10 games early, and those you still do spring training, but you start, because you can't start the season early in, March 20th in the States because all back east, the weather's so bad, it doesn't work. So if you started the final 10 games of preseason count as a regular game, and you're going to lose some ticket revenue, but you still have your opening day at the ballpark. So 5 and 5, you lose 5 games, right? Home games. So instead of 81, you get 76. Now you get into the playoffs 10 days earlier, right? Instead of the playoffs starting October 1st, they're starting around September 20th. And now you make up the revenue, baseball, because I think they have shared revenue. You make up the revenue, Lou, in the playoffs. Here's how you do it. First round, the wild card round, best of 5. The next round, best of 7 in the division round, like this Dodger Padre, best of 7. The championship series, best of 7. World Series, like they used to, best of 9.
Yeah.
Best of 9. Now, and then get the revenue. Those games have so much more revenue because of the higher ticket prices and more games that are sold out. And then share a little of that revenue. But baseball will never do that. But it would be kind of cool to see the playoffs expanded. But you can't do the playoffs expanded because you can't do that because that would push you into the second week of November if everything got stretched out, Yeah. You can't play World Series games in New York or Cleveland or Detroit or, some of these cities in mid-November. You're going to have snow in some of those places. Possibly. Definitely cold rain in the 30s. So that's what I'd like to see done. I don't know.
Dan, we start next year. We start March 27th at Cincinnati. So it's definitely possible.
So, started up a week early. This year we started March 28th in San Diego. Start the thing up in look, baseball's given revenue to they took 2 games this year and they went into Korea, right? Who lost? The Dodgers lost a game and the Padres lost a home game.
Yeah.
So, make it 10 games, 5 and 5, and you lose 5 home games. And like I say, if you have longer playoffs, that revenue would probably be a lot more revenue than those 5 games you're going to miss in the regular season.
Yeah, good point.
Because think about it. A lot of those 5 games
are useless.
Yeah, exactly. So, Dan, why aren't you wearing a Dodgers hat? Yeah, no, I'm not going. I only put a Dodger hat on to piss off the Giants because I was so pissed off at the Giants. I hate the Dodgers.
Hey, they still got a long way to go before they win it all. Let's remember that. Going to play
Yeah.
a tough Mets team. They're going to have to go, and they're going to have to go. And if they play the Yankees are going to have the home field. If they play Cleveland's going to have the home field. And then if they play Detroit, they then host.
I think, why is that?
I thought, doesn't Cleveland and them have the same record?
No, I think didn't the Dodgers end up with the best record in baseball?
Oh, then they're going to host. They'll get the 1-2.
I can't remember. Let me look. Let's take a look. Let me just take a quick peek.
The Dodgers, Yankees won. Oh, no, you're right. Yankees won 94.
Okay, the Dodgers ended up with the top record in baseball, 98 and 64. Yankees 94.
Yeah, so
Cleveland 92.
They have everything on their silver platter for them. They have home field against the Mets, and then home field whoever. But again, guys, that's still 8 more wins. They basically shut down San Diego. That doesn't mean anything when they're going to play the Mets. Mets have 2 of the hottest hitters right now in baseball.
Yeah, TN says they got by their biggest test.
But
they did.
Be a huge letdown on Sunday.
Yeah, they did get by their biggest test in a way, TN, but the Mets have been playing the best baseball record-wise since June, sometime in June. So we'll see. Phillies were, a tough team, but Mets got to them. Vientos was good.
Sorry, is the Mets have been winning on the road. You guys keep missing that out. When they went to Atlanta, they had to split. They did. When they won the first round, they won on the road. It's not like this team is only winning at home. This team, it doesn't matter where they're playing. They're getting key hits, and they have the it factor. This team reminds me of maybe the 2010, 2012 Giants. Everyone's saying they can't do it, but here they are. They're 4 games away of being in the World Series, guys.
Yeah. It's interesting. The Dodgers and the Yankees went through this round with 0 ERAs in their bullpen. The bullpen didn't give up a run in the city.
That's going to be hard to do another round.
Yeah. I mean, the Dodger bullpen was lights out.
They both are lights. That's why you're going to give them credit. But it's only 1 round. There's still 2 more rounds to go.
Right. So, yeah, it's let me see what's going on in this Warrior game here. I think it's halftime. Let me look.
Are the Warriors going to do anything? Since me and Dan have a bet, so we're always against each other. Are they going to do anything besides just shoot 3-pointers?
I think they're going to be a big 3-pointer team. Hey, you're going to have to come on it. You have the Warriors channel, right?
I do. Comcast Sports Bay Area.
Okay. We'll go watch the second half, and then we're going to come back on tonight at 9:30. Right. So, guys,
I don't know who this guy, producer Ron, is. I mean, the guy keeps asking me for stuff like my time's not valuable. What is he going to give me? Free Bronco tickets that I don't want? What's going on with this guy?
Producer Ryan?
Yeah. I don't want to see the Broncos live.
Is that what he said?
How you doing, Ryan?
He's giving you a hard time. Mark Graves, a member for 1 month. Dodgers have no starting pitching, and you can't always count on middle relief pitching this well. Yeah, very true. It shall be fun. So what else do we have here? Did you see the start of the show?
I caught probably minutes 3 are on. I didn't see the first 2 minutes. Sorry.
Oh, did you see the Let's Go Mets song?
No, let's hear it. It'll be a good way to get out, and then we'll come back after the Warrior game.
Yeah. Let me see if I can pull it back up.
Is it OMG or is it the guy from McDonald's?
This is an old one.
Okay.
This is from
making a new one. That's coming.
Oh, are they?
Come out today.
This is from the '86 team.
Okay.
I pulled it off of Facebook, not YouTube. So, we'll watch it again as we close because let me get this.
Ball game. Why'd you lose all our cards? I tried my best. Well, you lost all our cards. Kid's good.
Go ahead, Doc. Do it.
Come on! Let's
Go, Mitch.
Look how many stars they had on that team. Kevin Mitch.
go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! We got the teamwork to make the dream work. Let's go! Let's go!
Harder.
We're gonna make it this time. We're gonna take it home. Let's go!
Okay.
Do it.
Okay.
Do it. Make it happen. Where there's a Met man, you'll find a Mets fan.
Whoops. Hold on.
All your Mets here. Let's go. Let's go. Bring it home. Bring it home. Bring it home now. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Do it. Let's go. Do it. Let's go. Make it happen. There's no stopping us now. We're gonna do it again. It's not a question of how. It's just a matter. It's just a matter. It's just a matter of when.
Hello again, everybody. Joe Piscopo, Shea Stadium. A big story. Mets 86. Exciting, thrilling, awesome. Let's take a look.
Mitchell.
Come on now. Do it. Do it. Let's go. We got the teamwork to make the dream work. We got the teamwork to make the dream work. We got the teamwork to make the dream work. Ooh, we got the teamwork to make the dream work. We're gonna make it this time. We're gonna take it home. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Let's.
Boy, they had a lot of great players on that team,
Yes. A lot of great players in that
including the
86
great
team.
Kevin Mitchell.
Yeah. I love it, man.
So, hey,
I-
Dan, before we leave, I have to tell you. So tonight I went to my favorite Mexican restaurant tonight. And as we know, last time I was there, we had a little problem with some Giants executives. So one of the guys at the bar who recognized me said, "Hey, Lou, I hear you had a little problem." And I said, "No, I just spoke as a fan." He goes, "Too bad you weren't here on Friday. Guess who was drinking at the bar? Larry Bear." And I said, "Well, maybe Larry's lucky I wasn't here. Not that he was here, I wasn't there." I thought it was sort of funny.
Oh, that's great. That's
Yeah.
great. I know you have some run-ins with Larry. That would
Yeah.
have been well, awesome. Well, guys, it was we'll be back at 9:30. We'll go Warriors post game, Warriors Kings. So we're gonna go watch the second half. Come back here at 9:30. Guys, want to tell you something. we are at, let me tell you how many subs we're at right now.
Don't forget about our sponsor, especially since the weather's getting hot again.
Oh, yeah, our sponsor. Yes, thanks for letting us know. We got a couple of sponsors, guys. We are sponsored by Chapman Law Group. Give Chapman Law Group a call if you have any legal needs. Chapman Law Group is located in Marin, and their phone number is 415-613-9483. Give Chapman Law Group a call. They are a friend of the show, of NorCal Sports. Let them know NorCal Sports sent you. Any kind of law situation you may need, you need some advice from an attorney, just give Chapman Law Group a call, 415-613-9483. And we're also sponsored by Yogurt Shack. Yogurt Shack in Danville and in Lafayette. Check out Yogurt Shack. And if you are become a member of the NorCal Sports Network, for $5 a month is all as it costs, Yogurt Shack is going to give you $10 in coupons. They've authorized us to give you $10 just for signing up as a member.
Dan, if I live in the East Bay, if I become a member for a month, in return for my $5 and all my chats going up and you talking about it, I get $10 worth of yogurt?
Yeah, basically you get paid $5 to be a member.
And I get $10 worth of yogurt.
Yeah, and we hope you'll continue the membership, but you don't have to.
That's a steal.
You don't have to. You can become a member for 2 months.
That's a no-brainer.
Yeah. Two months and you break even, but you get to visit Yogurt Shack and you get to try out their
that's
incredible
awesome.
flavors. Yeah. So visit Yogurt Shack Danville and in Lafayette. Guys, we are breaking some ground today. We have added 40 plus members. We've been putting out videos. Our membership went from 20 to 85 yesterday. You know where we're at, Lou? Take a guess where we're at in numbers today with subs.
We've got to be getting close into 2,500.
No, for subs, just for today. We were at 2285 earlier this morning. And where do you think we're sitting at right now?
24?
Not quite, but we're at 2334.
Wow.
We added almost 50 members today.
Awesome.
So guys,
good job, Chad. And Dan, I'll tell you, really, since we did the breaking news that Farhan got fired,
right?
It's just been a blaze of glory. Every one of your things you do, and I think you deserve a lot of credit. A lot of your guest hosts deserve a lot of credit, but really the chat, you guys have stuck with us because sometimes if there's breaking news, like when Farhan got fired, it was in the middle of a work day. We literally had 15 minutes and it was still one of the biggest shows of all time.
Right.
So well done, chat. You guys finally realize what it's all about. So we want to thank you.
Look at that.
Wow.
2334.
Hold on. Wait a minute. I got something. Hello? Yeah, Larry Kruger, you getting nervous? Yeah, okay, Larry. Yeah, you should be nervous because that's giant footsteps in NorCal sports.
there it is, guys. 2334. That's the current.
That's awesome.
That's current membership or subs. I keep saying membership. Current subs. And once we get to 2,500, guys, random winner for some Yogurt Shack coupons. You don't even have to be a member. So we'll do something like that. And who knows? We may have some Giants tickets for next year.
Of course.
Coming up. So, guys, we are going to get out of here, but we will come back at 9:30. And we've got our new opening. Did you see the new opening, Lou?
No, I didn't. Or do you want to save it until 9:30 so I can experience it more?
We'll close out with this, guys.
All right, perfect.
This is no music, but it's got some music, but here it is. Here's the new intro. And this is a pretty cool intro, and it was done by one of the guys that follows us in the chat. And so here it is, everybody. And we'll see you at 9:30 tonight. Warriors basketball after the Warriors-Kings game. Come back at 9:30. And make sure you hit the like on your way out. Hit the like button. It does really, really help us. We would really appreciate you hitting the like button. Here's our new intro that we will be using going forward. All right, everybody. Welcome to NorCal Sports Network. And this is the same hat that Brock Purdy's dad wears. Chat loves it when Marty Lurie comes on.
Anytime you lose a game this time of year, when you can't go backwards, it's a problem.